John Haigh, famously known as the acid bath murderer, was one of England's most notorious serial killers. Born in 1909, Haigh became infamous for his gruesome and methodical approach to murder. Between 1944 and 1949, he killed at least 6 victims, although he claimed to have murdered many more. What made his crimes so chilling was his unique method of disposal. After killing his victims, he would dissolve their bodies in large vats of acid, leaving virtually no trace behind. This disturbing practice earned him the nickname the acid bath murderer. Haigh's victims were typically individuals whom he had manipulated or befriended. His motive was often financial. He would murder for money, particularly targeting wealthy individuals, and then forge their documents to claim their life insurance policies. He used the money to fund his extravagant lifestyle and maintain his facade of a respectable businessman. His crimes went undetected for several years, as the lack of evidence made it difficult for the authorities to connect him to the disappearances. Haigh was able to evade capture for so long due to his meticulous planning and his ability to cover his tracks. However, in 1949, his luck ran out. After the disappearance of a woman named Mrs. Durand Deacon, the police began to piece together the clues, and Haigh was arrested. During his trial, Haigh admitted to the murders, though he claimed he had killed his victims because he believed they had died in accidents, and he felt entitled to their money. His defense was that he was not guilty of murder, but instead of manslaughter due to diminished responsibility. Nonetheless, the jury found him guilty of all charges. John Haigh was sentenced to death and executed by hanging on August 10, 1949. His story remains one of the most disturbing in criminal history, highlighting the extent to which some individuals are willing to go for personal gain. In this short documentary, we will take a closer look at the chilling life and crimes of John Haigh, exploring his early years, his transformation into a killer, and the gruesome methods he used to commit his murders. We will also examine his trial and eventual execution, shedding light on the psychology behind his actions and the legacy of fear he left behind. Stay tuned for an in-depth exploration of one of the most macabre serial killers in history.